Hello, Julia here, and this is part 4 of the series, What to Do If You're Not Getting Those High-End Sales. And today is all about looking at how much content that you share with your community. And by community, I mean your list, your Facebook group, wherever the people who are listening to your message are gathering. I see this a lot of times, and people say, Julia, nobody's buying. And when we look at it, nobody's buying because you are sharing too much of the good stuff for free. So what you're inadvertently doing is telling people that they do not need to buy to access your content. As it stands, the content that you share needs to guide people towards a decision. And that decision is to work with you or to not work with you. So there's a lot of talk about sharing content and giving value, and people get caught up in this crazy spiral of giving loads and loads of free stuff and not getting the sales on the back end. And that's because you're just giving too much. So how do you give value without over delivering? Create small, specific pieces of content to answer like your frequently asked questions. So if you know that before people make a decision to work with you, there are things that they ask often, look in your Facebook group. That's a great place to start, and see what the most common question is. And create short snippets of content, either an email or a blog post or a video that answers those common specific questions. The other thing to remember is if you see the same question coming up quite often and you know that one of your programs addresses that issue in full, don't be afraid to make an invitation and say, you know what, this question comes up a lot and I can answer it here in this content. And equally, you're invited to check out my program that looks at this in more detail. Always remember to give people that option to take that next step and work with you, instead of just churning out more and more free content. The work that you do is really valuable. And the reason why people are asking you is because they know that you'll answer. But equally, you have to encourage them to take that next step. So I know you might have been told that you share content to build the know, like, and trust factor to get people to buy. But I want you to think of it another way. Your content is supposed to let people know whether you are the person for them or not. And it's okay if you're not. So by sharing the core key information, by answering your frequently asked questions, by responding to the queries that people have before they work with you, you are positioning yourself as an expert and making it really clear the kind of results that you provide and what you help your clients to achieve. That way, your list, your Facebook group, your community, your tribe, whatever word you want to use, will know if you are the person to help them, and they will know if they want to take that next step or not. So if you're not getting those sales, look at how much content you're sharing and make sure that the reason they're not buying is because you're not giving it all away for free and inadvertently saying that they don't have to buy to get your juiciest stuff. Keep your best content for your paying customers and give people who aren't yet your paying customers enough information to make a decision to buy. That's it for now. See you on the next video.